Good evening, everybody. I need to be hurried. Sorry. Yes, instead of going into detail about the material groups of the research, I will make a presentation on the general characteristics of the site to give you also an idea before the excursion on Wednesday. Research in the Sayburç has started 2021. The settlement, which is in the northeast of the Harran Plain, is 20 kilometers away from the city center of Urfa. The site is located 60 kilometers east of the Euphrates River on the southern skirts of the Eastern Taurus Mountains. It was first inhabited in the Neolithic period, then in Roman period, and finally in the 1950s. There are two prehistoric occupations, partially under a modern village, the Sayburç village. The first is located in the northern part of the village and the southeastern slopes of a small Roman settlement. 70 meters further the south is the second occupation area. The northern area is densely inhabited by the local villagers. However, as there are no modern settlement in the southern area, there is a relatively large excavation areas. Unlike the other large sites, as Karahantepe and Göbeklitepe, the Neolithic deposit consists of a single layer in Sayburç. The dates reflects an average period of 300 years. So the dates concentrated in the 8,600 to 8,300 BC. This makes it an early PPNB site. This is a period of major transformation in the settled communities, especially in the architecture and settlement character in the region. The site is revealed a presence of over 40 buildings, indicating the existence of densely populated settlement. The buildings were constructed in close proximity to each other, exhibiting a high degree of interconnectivity. Within this dense settlement pattern, it is necessary for the building to adapt to the topography of the land and to each other. As a result of this, differences are observed in the plans and sizes of the buildings. While the circular plan is more prominent in some buildings, the apsidal or rectangular plans with rounded corners also stand out. Even more disordered plans are observed in some buildings. The walls of the buildings are made of mud, mortar, and stone. They have stone walls, but they are plastered entirely with clay. There was mud between the plaster and the face of the stone wall. This makes the preservation of the plasters low, so the plasters were badly damaged. Although buildings are different in terms of size and plan, they have standardized features in terms of building elements. Buttresses, functional areas, and niches are found in almost every residential building. There are also ovens in the dwellings. Most of the ovens are inside the wall, like niches. Some of these have not yet been fully excavated, but they are visible on the wall faces. There are another example of unexcavated ovens or niches in the walls. You can see collapsed stones on top of it. Some hearths also extended through the wall into the buildings, like the building BJ. Skeletal fragments were also found, one of them here. There are prepared areas inside the buildings, indicating that the buildings are residential functions. Especially grinding stones are found in these areas with the ovens and other daily life artifacts. Another feature of the buildings are the benches. While the base of the floor of the buildings was carved out of the bedrock, the benches were also carved from the bedrock. Where the rock was low, stone benches were built and plastered with the clay, as you can see the pictures on the left. Another feature of the buildings are the benches. Most of the houses have also T-shaped pillars inside the buildings. Most of them are characterized by humanoid features like hands, belts, and animal skins pelts on the belt. And we observed some stone walls to keep them stable in the buildings. In addition to the dwellings, there are also special buildings in the settlement. We separated this kind of buildings from the dwellings as they have different number of pillars and different distribution of the T-shaped pillars, and also double tire benches. Some of the pillars inside these special buildings has also decorations, show them their human characters. And a pillar found, one of them has leopard carvings on T part. The tradition of keeping the dead within the settlement has also been preserved in Şanlıurfa Plateau. Skeletal fragments were found inside the residential building, which were probably removed from their place when the building was abandoned and scattered inside the building. Scattered skeleton pieces were also found in other buildings. Skulls and long bones that we found in another building, found in a small niche inside the wall, as I marked with the arrow. In particular, these bones in the building had intense burn and cut marks. The excavation area in the north of the settlement is much smaller. The same texture continues here as well. A special building was found together with the houses around it. However, since the modern construction and Roman settlement here is more intense, the destruction is severe. In 2021, while we working here, a structure with reliefs was found in the basement of a modern building. This year, the modern buildings were removed. I marked the place of the modern buildings on both sides. One is before removing and then after. In addition to modern destruction, Roman destruction was also more intense in northern area. All the flat walls, as you see here on the slide, belong to the Roman period. The foundations of the Roman buildings set on the bedrock, on the floor of the special building here. The entire field had also been disturbed and mixed with the Romans. However, since the structures were carved out from the bedrock, we could see the floor of the building, the benches in front of the wall, and some pillar bases. As the bedrock naturally falls to the south, the bench also ends to the south. There are traces were found on the benches, indicating that some actions related to liquids were carried out here, but this area had been cut and disturbed by the Romans. These rectangular features on the next picture made probably by the Romans. Luckily, the reliefs have survived all this destruction and have been preserved until today, and have become the most impressive element of the building and also settlement. I will not go into detail of the Sayburç reliefs here, as I will talk about the reliefs and the art in the settlement in another session at Friday, I guess. We have some small finds also in these buildings. Most of them are showing daily uses findings, artifacts, but we have also some kind of small figurines, human and animal figurines, small miniature T-shaped pillars and phalluses. And this is the one of the findings that we get from this year's works. It quite reminiscent with the gate stones in the Göbekli Tepe and Karahan Tepe, the small example of those kind of findings. We have also beads and other artifacts related with the personal ornaments, and as I told you, there are many daily artifacts show very heavily traces of very heavily usage, included with granites and stones. As the result, Sayburç is a place where we see special buildings and dwellings together, reflecting daily life and social relations and context of this social relations in a comprehensive way. It allows us to draw a holistic picture of the daily lives of the societies that produce monumental structures and unique art on the Şanlıurfa Plateau. This picture shows how the spiritual dimension is integrated with the daily life of the societies that just settled down. Thank you very much.
Thank you.